Hi, I'm Melinda from Yankee Knitter Designs, and today I'm going to be showing you how to knit the quick and easy Bobble Christmas stocking. This calls for a quick, bulky, super bulky yarn. This one I used the Woolies Thick and Quick. Today I'm going to be using the Malabrigo Rasta, and I've got these two colors that I've chosen. You're going to need your 15-inch circular needle, 16 length, double pointed needles, US 16, a tapestry needle, scissors, and 3 stitch markers. What you're going to want are 2 stitch markers that are the same. Those will be marker 1 and 2, and then this one, the oddball one, is going to be your beginning of round marker. And you want that a different type of marker so that you always know when that is the beginning of the round. And of course, you're going to need a ruler. So let's start. We're going to be starting with our circular needle and our main color. And you'll cast on your stitches. To knit the bobble on the Christmas stockings, you're going to take your 1 stitch and you're going to make it into 5. To do this, you knit it, the yarn over, knit, yarn over, and knit. See, so now you've got 5 stitches where you once had 1. Turn your work around. And purl back. Turn your work around and knit back. Turn your work around. And purl back. These are big bobbles, so you usually don't have to knit quite so many rows. Turn your work around, knit back. And now what you're going to do is go back to 1 stitch. So here's your first stitch. What you're going to do is flip the 2nd stitch over the 1st, then the 3rd stitch, then the 4th stitch, and the 5th stitch. And what I like to do is get my stitches kind of close to the end. It makes it a little easier. So I'm flipping 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to push it to the front. Now give your stitches, give it a little tug in the back. And now you're on to knitting your 3 stitches of the main color. So this is what you're going to do all the way around. You're going to do 3 of your main, 1 bobble, 3 main, 1 bobble, 3 main, all the way around the row. Okay, our cuff is knit, and now it's time to fold the cuff over. As you can see here, we're going to fold it on over. To do this, have your work like this. Now push the bobble cuff to the inside so it looks like that. Turn this around to face you, and you'll see that your yarn is on the left side, and that's okay. What we're going to do is put your yarn to the back. We're just going to start knitting, and this is how you're going to do the rest of the stocking until you hit the heel. So basically what's going to happen is this is then going to come over, fold over it like this does. So that's it. Just keep knitting until it's 12 inches from here, or whatever length you want your stocking to be. You have now knit your 8 rows of the heel flap, and your instep stitches are still on the circular needle. You've got 14 stitches going across this double pointed needle, and now we're going to turn the heel. And to do this, we're going to knit purl 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip your marker, 8. Purl 2 together, purl 1. And there's 3 stitches left on the left-hand needle. Now, turn your work around. And knit 1, 2, 3, 4, knit 2 together, knit 1, and there's 3 left on the needle. Turn your work around and purl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, purl 2 together, purl 1. Turn your work around, knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, knit 2 together, knit 1, 1 left on the needle. Turn your work around and purl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and purl 2 together. Turn your work around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and knit 2 together. And your heel is complete. Now it's time to make the gusset after you've done the heel. This right here is the gusset. And to do this, we're going to put all the stitches back on to the circular needle. And we're gonna knit the rest of the foot on the circular needle. Okay, so to do this, let's see. We're gonna slip these stitches back onto the circular needle. And you're gonna come from this side okay. So I know it looks a little funny, but you got your instep stitches and then you've got your heel stitches. Now what we're gonna do is pick up stitches along this side. And we're going to pick up 7. What I do is I go into the little tight stitches. So I would say, I count them beforehand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd probably pick up that. Okay, so let's start here. And I go in. If you go out to this edge, then it gets a little sloppy. So I go in 1. So 1, 2, So this is a straight stitch, but I don't have enough little tight stitches. So I've got to pick up a few straight ones. Okay. So let me see, where am I? 1, 2, okay, that's 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna go 6, and 7. Now we should have 11 stitches because we had 4 going from the BOR out. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Now we're gonna slip on a marker. This is gonna be marker 1. So you slip on marker 1, turn, okay. And we're gonna knit the 14 stitches in step stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay, so you see what we've got. Here we've got 11 stitches, marker number 1, 14 stitches, on goes marker number 2. And now we're going to pick up another 7 stitches along the edge. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to go into that because it's loose. So I'll say 6 and 7. Yeah, avoid any loose stitches because then you just have a kind of a hole. So now double count, 2, 4, 6, 7. And then you knit your 4. And I'm back to the beginning of the round. Okay, and there are 36 stitches on the needle. So that would be 11, 11. We now have all of our stitches back on the circular needle, and we've picked up our 7 stitches along the heel flap. And now we are ready to actually knit the gusset. Now your first row of the gusset is you just knit all the way around, and I have just done that to save time. The second row, which was every other row, is we're going to start at the BOR, and we're going to slip the BOR and knit to 3 stitches before marker 1. So we're going to knit to right there. Okay. Then we're going to knit 2 together and knit 1. Slip your marker and knit 14. You're going to slip marker 2, knit 1, knit 2 together, and knit to the BOR. So let's look at this. So what you're doing is, these are your instep stitches. These will always stay 14 until you go do the toe. What we're doing is we're decreasing on the heel side of the 2 markers. So we are doing this row here. Now how this works is we've done row 2. Every other row is a knit. So the next row you're going to do is a knit. And then you're following rows 2, which we just did, 4, 6, and 8. You do this, where you go up to 3 stitches before, 2 together, knit 1, 14, knit 1, 2 stitches together, knit to the BOR. You're going to keep doing that until the stitch count is, until row 8, and then the stitch count is 7 from BOR up, 14, and then 7 down. So basically what you're going to end up with for the foot is 14 on the top, 14 on the bottom, and then you're just going to knit your foot round and round and round. The foot is now complete, and we're going to put the stitches onto double pointed needles to knit the toe. And to do this, we're going to start at the BOR and slip 7 stitches, 2, 3, onto what we're going to call DPN number 1. Remove marker number 1. Slip the 14 instep stitches onto DPN number 2. And then remove marker number 2. Slip the remaining stitches, onto our DPN number 3. Okay, so get rid of that, and this is what it looks like. 7, 14, 7. What we're going to be doing for the toe is decreasing at the ends of the needles, not the back here, that's your heel. So you're going to, every other round, knit until 3 stitches. You're going to knit those 2 together, knit 1. Here you're going to knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 2 together, knit 1, knit 1, knit 2 together to the end. The next row is just a plain knit. Then you're going to keep doing the decreasing every other round until you've got the 8 stitches. So you'll end up with 2, 2, and 4. At that point, you're going to thread your cut your yarn, thread your tapestry needle through all of the 8 stitches and pull it tight, and then weave in your ends. So let's do the first row of the toe. And I'm starting where the BOR generally is. I mean, you could put the BR on if you want, but I find it just falls off. So this is how we're doing it. Needle number 1. Till 3, knit 2 together, knit 1, knit 1, knit 2 together, till 3 stitches, knit 2 together, knit 1, DPN number 3, knit 1, knit 2 together, knit to the end of DPN number 3. So that's all it is. That's in every other round you'd be doing that. So there you go. Your next round would be knit. The next round would be the decreasing that we just did, and on until you've got 8 stitches.